To be completely honest, one of the most life-altering lessons I've ever learned is this. With just 7 powerful words, you can literally reshape your reality. Everything you've been told about life might not be as accurate as you think. The power to design the life you desire isn't out of reach. It's within you, and it all starts with these 7 transformative words. Imagine this. If you could vividly picture yourself living the possibilities of your dreams, they would no longer remain distant fantasies. They'd become tangible realities. It's about understanding the immense potential of positive affirmations and how they hold the key to dramatically shifting your existence. And I'm about to show you exactly how to harness that power. If there's something you've always wanted but haven't yet achieved, I'll explain why it hasn't happened yet, and more importantly, how you can make it happen faster than you ever imagined. Trust me on this. When you apply these 7 words consistently, you'll begin to see shifts in every area of your life. Your finances, relationships, health, career, and overall happiness. But before we dive deeper, let me share something pivotal. When I first encountered these words and this concept, I was a complete skeptic. I didn't believe in the mind's ability to shape my external world. I grew up with a mindset that dismissed any connection between our thoughts and the lives we create. Raised as an atheist, I saw life as nothing more than a relentless grind, a constant struggle against circumstances beyond my control. Deep down, though, I yearned for something greater. I wanted to become a successful author, find my soulmate, and achieve financial freedom. So, I decided to give this idea a chance. I chose to suspend my disbelief long enough to test it out. I told myself, I'll set aside my doubts because what I want matters more than what I currently believe. At the time, I thought I was merely a physical body, that my thoughts had no real power, and that life was simply about hard work and brute force. But soon, I realized everything I believed was wrong, and I suspect you'll come to the same realization. Here's the first critical step. Suspend your disbelief. I'm not asking you to fully buy into this idea right now. I'm simply inviting you to temporarily put aside your current beliefs and try this approach. What you'll discover is that when you do, opportunities will start unfolding before your eyes. The love, abundance, and freedom you've been searching for, they'll begin to manifest in ways you never thought possible. Take a moment and write this down. Suspend my disbelief. Commit this phrase to memory, because it's the gateway to breaking free from the limitations you've been carrying around. Let me share a personal example. When I first started my journey as a writer, rejection was a constant companion. Every editor turned me away. Some even criticized superficial things like my hair being too long or not fitting their image of success. But I refused to let those setbacks define me. Instead, I began using affirmations like this one. I am so happy and grateful now that I am a globally recognized author and online personality. Now here's the game-changing part. Being specific and bold in your affirmations makes all the difference. I didn't stop at gratitude for general success. I declared that I was earning millions of dollars and inspiring millions of people worldwide. I focused relentlessly on the exact life I wanted to create. Over time, those declarations became my reality. Today, I'm a best-selling author whose books are used in school districts, reaching millions globally. It may sound too good to be true, but here's the truth. By tapping into the power of affirmations and embodying the outcomes I desired, I manifested them into existence. Here's the bottom line. Affirmations work when you believe in them, but they work even better when you suspend your disbelief long enough to give them a fair shot. When you change your mindset, you change your life. The 7 words I'm about to share with you have the power to do exactly that. So stick with me and get ready to transform your world. When I was 19, I was a college dropout who barely made it into university in the first place. The only reason I got accepted? I was a star basketball player. My mom actually ended up writing my college admission essays for me because I couldn't focus. I thought I had ADHD, and I carried countless limiting beliefs about who I was and what I could achieve. But here's the thing. I know you probably carry your own set of beliefs about yourself, beliefs that might be holding you back. Right now, I'm inviting you to hit pause on those beliefs and replace them, just for a moment, with the vision of what you truly want to create in your life. Let me show you how to unlock the extraordinary power of a few simple yet incredibly effective words, the very words that transformed my life. The secret phrase I'm talking about is this: I am so happy and grateful now. That's it. It's that simple. For instance, I am so happy and grateful now that I am a globally recognized author and thought leader. These 7 words hold the potential to shift your perspective, rewrite your story, and ultimately bring your dreams to life. Are you ready to take the first step? You might be thinking, wait a second, this sounds so simple. How could it possibly work? Let me explain. The reason affirmations and goal setting often fail, not just for me, but for most people, is that they're usually framed in the future tense. People say things like, I hope this happens, or I'm working toward this goal, or if only I could have that. The problem with this approach is that it keeps your desires perpetually out of reach, signaling to your mind that what you want isn't here yet. But here's the game changer. If you can convince your mind that you already have what you desire, it will inevitably manifest in your life. The secret lies in using the right words. The phrase, I am so happy and grateful now, is rooted in the present tense. It's not about hoping or wishing. It's about declaring, this is my reality. When you speak these words, your mind begins to believe they're true. The more you repeat them, the more tangible they feel, and the more real they become in your experience. Gratitude plays a pivotal role here. If you can genuinely feel thankful for something before it even exists in your life, it acts as a magnetic force pulling it toward you. Gratitude flips the script from I don't have it yet to I already do. Now, I know this might sound a little far-fetched at first, but think about it this way. Remember when you first learned to drive? At first, it felt completely unnatural. I recall sitting behind the wheel for the first time, my mom nervously reminding me not to press both the gas and brake pedals simultaneously. It was awkward, uncomfortable, and my mind kept telling me, this is completing that statement in the present tense, as though it's happening right now, and repeating it daily. This is where free will comes into play. The real question is, do you dare to dream boldly? Are you courageous enough to close your eyes and vividly imagine the life you truly desire? Can you summon the courage to fill in that blank with the life you yearn for and declare, I am so happy and grateful now? When you commit to this practice, your mind starts believing that what you desire is already yours. I did it, and within a is completing that statement in the present tense, as though it's happening right now, and repeating it daily. This is where free will comes into play. The real question is, do you dare to dream boldly? Are you courageous enough to close your eyes and vividly imagine the life you truly desire? Can you summon the courage to fill in that blank with the life you yearn for and declare, I am so happy and grateful now? When you commit to this practice, your mind starts believing that what you desire is already yours. I did it, and within a few years, my life transformed from uncertain to extraordinary. To this day, I still pinch myself sometimes. It's surreal. It works, and it's time for it to work for you too. Imagine being able to manifest everything you want simply by harnessing the power of 7 transformative words. These words hold the potential to reshape your entire existence, and I'm sharing them with you because I've witnessed their magic firsthand. I want to shout this from the rooftops. You can have everything you desire, but only if you're willing to suspend disbelief and trust in your own power. Think back to learning how to drive. Initially, it felt overwhelming, didn't it? You were unsure, stressed, and perhaps doubted whether you'd ever get the hang of it. But you persisted, and eventually, it became second nature. Your mind adjusted, accepted, and adapted to the new skill. Manifesting your dreams operates on the same principle. When you begin saying affirmations, it might feel uncomfortable or forced, but push through that discomfort, and soon your mind will embrace them as truth. That's when the real magic happens. The affirmation, "I am so happy and grateful now," becomes incredibly potent when repeated consistently. Even if it doesn't feel authentic at first, your mind will eventually accept it as reality. And once your mind believes it, the universe aligns itself accordingly. What we often dismiss as coincidence or luck is merely the law of attraction in action. Have you ever noticed how opportunities or breakthroughs seem to appear after focusing intently on them? It's no accident. It's because you've conditioned your mind to see and accept them as achievable realities. Whatever you envision in your mind, you'll eventually hold in your hands. So here's my invitation to you. Below, write down the phrase, "See it in your mind." Hold it in your hand, followed by your personal affirmation. For instance, "I am so happy and grateful now that I am financially free." Or, "I am so happy and grateful now that I enjoy perfect health." Write it on a sticky note, index card, or whiteboard, and place it somewhere visible. The more you see it, the more you'll believe it, and the more your reality will shift. These 7 words, "I am so happy and grateful now," are like a master key, unlocking limitless possibilities. They've worked wonders for me, and I'm confident they can do the same for you. Trust the process. Set aside skepticism and give yourself the chance to witness the profound power of your own mind. Go ahead, write it down, and let me know the incredible changes that begin unfolding in your life. Start with belief and watch everything else fall into place. Your dreams are closer than you think,